bitch. Y'all pussy wide, cause I been that bitch.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Clapback. It's your girl Camille.
Carmen. And we're back again
with another freaking video.
Go.
Period.
Okay.
Oh, let me show you guys my cup.
She said, "Oh, like she ain't been prepping to show y'all this cup."
I forgot. Cool. And then I have a little cover. It doesn't match because it didn't go with the cup. But I wanted a cover. Huh?
Why doesn't it match?
Because it went with another cup, but we took it off that cup and put it on my cup because I wanted a cover.
You could have bought a cover.
They didn't have them to buy.
I mean, I'm thinking like off Amazon. Okay, cute. Yes, love it. We had Wendy's. Well, we're going to have because I still haven't eaten.
Oh,
but I drank my drink because by the time I got here, it was stuff going on and we need to get on. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Speaking of go ahead, get on. Let's get on with the show.
Let's get into it, girl. What the F is tea?
Girl, I don't know what is tea. So, J. Cole released the song addressing the Drake and Kendrick rap beef and where he stands. Child, all I gotta say is I don't care because I feel like, sir, first of all, like you wanted to participate, then you got pussy and like you punked out and you retracted, deleted your song, and then was just like, oh, they taking it too far, bro. I ain't trying to be involved. Don't nobody care. Like, I didn't have to hear about this. How do you feel?
Girl, honestly, did not even know that he put out a song and then retracted till my friend Kiera told me right before we recorded. And now you're saying this. I'm like, oh, you knew about it? Because I was definitely thinking I had information to tell you, but I should have known that you knew. But anywho, I didn't listen to the song, so I don't know. Of course, I didn't listen to the song, so I don't know how he feels or whatever. I was trying to read the comments to kind of sort of gauge and see like where he was with it, and it seemed like he was like indifferent and he was like quote unquote choosing to take the higher road and stuff like that. That's just what I got based off the comments. So I'm not too sure, but people were like quoting some of the verses that he was spitting in the rap or whatever, and I was just like, don't think I'll listen to this, but thanks for the info, I guess, or lack thereof, since I didn't listen to the song.
Yeah, I'm reading the Shade Room caption. Ooh, hashtag J. Cole dropped a record where he addresses the hashtag Drake and hashtag Kendrick Lamar rap battle. He also gives advice to Drake in the record and reveals why he removed himself from the situation before it got worse. Giving advice.
Maybe they took it as advice. All about interpretation, guys.
Last time I checked, Drake got J. Cole a #1 song. I think it was his first #1, just like Future. So I feel like all of them need to be humble.
Ooh,
anyhow,
stay humble. Wait, whatever he said.
Trick here again.
Right.
Okay, Super Bowl. Ready? She ready for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I forgot he's gonna be performing.
I don't know how you forgot.
Who would you? Because I'm not on socials for real.
I just don't know how you forgot because it was a whole thing about like why it ain't Lil Wayne.
It was. We weren't recording at that time, so it wasn't like pertinent in my brain.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
Sorry, guys. Not sorry. But who would you have rather seen
at the Super Bowl? I feel like, I mean, I see what people are saying when they're like, not everybody, like wherever the Super Bowl is, whatever famous artist is from there does not have to do the Super Bowl. Like, I completely understand that. However, I just feel like everybody been saying that when it was announced that the Super Bowl was going to be in New Orleans. Everybody was like, it's only right that it's Lil Wayne. Oh. We have a now moment. Like, everybody was talking about that because why we not backing that booty up on national television?
See, I didn't know it was there either. I live under a rock, baby, and that rock is called my bed.
Because I found that out last year. Like after the last Super Bowl, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be in New Orleans. We should go." Like people were actually like trying to plan out. I'm like, baby, Super Bowl tickets expensive. I mean, I don't mind being in the streets running amok, but y'all, B-Ball came here.
Oh,
she's right here. But anyway, oh gosh, no, we're recording the podcast. You're on TV. Anywho,
I'm screaming.
But yeah. Okay, to answer the question, I just want to see Lil Wayne and Juvenile. And that's it. I don't need to see Boosie. Good night. Good night. Don't lock me out.
Good night, Mima.
She'll be
I'm
back.
literally screaming. Me personally, didn't I have a preference? I mean, I don't know. I feel like Beyonce wouldn't do it. And I mean, I was gonna say she's been touring, she's been dropping songs, hair products, liquor, everything under the sun. So I think we have had enough of Miss Beyonce.
Let's commit on that because I gotta get Sir Davis before I leave.
Oh, okay. But I don't know who I would want to see, but it definitely puts things into perspective now that you're saying that it's in New Orleans, because I had no idea it was in New Orleans. I would like to see like a collaboration of like the bounce people, you know, the New Orleans bounce music.
I like maybe some Big Frida and some Dickie Low.
Yes. Vicky Low. You guys, yes.
And some Juvenile.
I would like to see it.
I think that would be fun. Like, let's just get up there and twerk.
The white people are not gonna know what to do with us. Okay.
Oh no, they would be bent over too. You know, they like to throw them back. They like throwing Everybody twerks. Everybody twerks.
Well, everybody knows twerk.
Everybody does some type of variation of throwing their butt.
Scots. Give me my guys. Yeah.
Okay, so bye, J. Cole, because I didn't get to that.
I don't know. Oh, because Kendrick and then the Super Bowl and
Oh, okay, yeah, because you said Super Bowl. Yeah, okay. Because I'm like, how do we even get to talking about the Super Bowl? Oh my gosh, y'all know how we get. All right, next up on the docket, Safari Nicki Minaj concert, and then she brings her husband out to dance.
That's not what I put.
But
I knew. Yeah, I didn't really want you to say it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. I was just like, typing.
We don't know that man. We don't know what happened. Okay,
Mr. Petty was brought out on the stage.
Yes, Mr. Petty came up onto the stage for Nicki Minaj to dance on him in front of the audience. Now, I had some mixed reviews from like some of my friends because they were sending me the post and they were like, "Oh, this is so sweet and that's so kind." And I literally was like, "No, Safari is clout chasing."
Oh, okay, talking about that part. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the dancing on part.
Oh no, I saw only negative comments about the dance.
Okay.
But anywho, yeah, so like they were like, "Oh, this is so sweet," and I was like, "No, Safari is clout chasing." However, I will say, like on his YouTube video, I thought it was nice that like he did have kind words to say about like the show and overall just like how far they have both come because they started together. So it's just like he was giving her flowers, like just saying how dope it is, like that she's able to have a show that big. I mean, and being on the second leg of a tour. So he was just like really appreciative. And I thought it was sweet. So I felt like it was 50-50. Like you were definitely clout chasing because you came to the Nicki Minaj concert with security in your jean vest, which we all know is a joke. And you vlogged it and put up a YouTube video like the next day. Like you're obviously trying to have your name in the blogs, but though you were clout chasing, you had nice things to say and you spent your money. So thank you, Safari, for contributing to the bar funds.
Let's talk about the dancing now.
She's the one talking about dancing. Okay, so how you feel about dancing?
Very uncomfortable. I was not feeling it. Like the way he was just looking at her, like she was a piece of meat and he just wanted to eat it. Like
I like that.
I was uncomfortable. It was very cringy to see. Like, and you already know Nicki struggles a bit with the dancing. So
she's never been a dancer.
Right. So like that combined with the dancing, it was just like, oh, let's turn this off. You know, typically when you see stuff like that, like a girl dancing for her man or whatever, or like something on socials pertaining to like a couple or whatever, like nowadays in the comments, you see like, oh, am I interrupting something? Like, you know, what's going on here? And oh, they must want to audience something. This was, everybody was like, oh no. What is happening here? Literally the amount of times I saw cringe and cringy, like it wasn't given.
Yeah, no, nobody likes when they have their moments together. I saw on Twitter they were basically saying like she has the sex appeal of Angela Simmons and all that stuff. So I was just like, oh my gosh, why y'all being so mean to my?
I thought you were about to say.
I think she looked hot. As who?
An ant. That's what I thought you were about to say.
Angela Simmons. I didn't think if she be looking cute. I mean, obviously, when she has these dance segments, I never was a fan of like the lap dance. Like even when she used to do it to Lil Wayne, like I was never a big fan of it. Even like I think she did one to Drake too. I'm just not a big fan of the lap dances, but I do like when she, you know, has her little moments and she does a little whine and tings, and I'm just like, that's cute, girl. Pat your pom pom, you know.
Wasn't feeling it, Nicki. Sorry, sister. Oh, okay. Anywho, next on the docket.
Alrighty. Lastly, Nelly announced that he's bringing back his apple bottom jeans. Why didn't I know that this was his brand?
Literally, okay. I thought this was something that you knew already. So I was like, okay, let me not be that girl because I'm always that girl. It's like, I don't know what's going on. But I did not know that.
I did not know that was his brand at all. Like, baby, I used to be apple bottom, baby fat, down hunty. Okay, I was popping.
Didn't know Nelly was the one popping.
My little donk was donking because I've always had a booty, y'all. I'm sorry.
But has it ever been little?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, so I would be feeling myself, and like I had these cute little apple bottom dresses and stuff. Like my mama had me fresh, hunty. So I was just like really taken aback now that they said it was him, because now I'm trying to think like back to my outfits, and I'm like, did I ever see promo of Nelly with the apple bottom, or like, oh, I think he did have a birthday cake that I saw on Tumblr. I remember, I think it was a birthday cake, and it was, I think, an apple bottom cake. But I thought it was just like funny, like, oh, it's a butt. Let me try to look it up.
Not oh, it's a butt. Yeah, I had no clue that Nelly was the man behind the brand, honey. I was like, oh, apple bottom's coming back. What Nelly got to do with it? And then I'm reading, I'm like, oh, Nelly's brand, apple bottom. Okay, that was a smart thing. Oh, wow.
I want to get a better picture of the cake. But yeah, it says apple bottom. It's funny. The caption literally says Nelly and his ass cake.
Why?
I don't know. And that was TMZ.
No, my stomach growling. Let's drink.
What would TMZ say that? Nelly and his
messy boots. Messy boots.
Yes, that's cake. Oh, where's a good picture of it? They used to have really good photos of it before, but right now, oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a good one.
Oh wow, apple bottom jeans.
So cute.
Look at the back.
Flat. But the butt is button. I wonder what made him want to start like a brand for like
women.
Was it only for women? I don't recall apple bottoms for
I
men.
would hope a man was not wearing no apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur.
Yeah, that's true. Like what apple bottom thing would a guy even wear?
Unless it was like a puffer vest or something.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Even just the name like, yeah, Brum and the apple bottom.
Right. I would hope not.
Yeah. So okay. Yep, that's all for me. What's going on in 411?
What is the 411? So hot off the mother effing press.
Oh my gosh.
Rkelly's daughter, Buku. That's how I'm gonna say her name. That's how it looked to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she says that she was sexually assaulted by her father as a child, and his lawyer is adamantly denying the allegations, honey.
Oh, yeah. So I did just see this on Twitter briefly this evening, and I just was hurt. I was hurt.
I want to know why this is just now coming out. Like, he's been in jail for a little minute. The documentary happened, Surviving Rkelly. Like, why wasn't she one of the people that spoke up and said something? Like, how long? Well, I mean, as a child, she's grown now. I'm sure she's older than us. I was gonna say, how long has this happened, or like, how long has it been since it happened, type thing. But it just goes back to, I always feel like something in my life is like pertaining to it, but like it just goes back to one of my clients that I have. Like, she was sexually assaulted by her father. He wasn't her biological father, but he was her stepfather. And like, she still sees him all the time. Like, her mom stayed with him, type thing, after they found out what was tea. Yes. And it's just like, I just have to thank God that like I did not have to live through something like that and experience something to that extent. Like, being sexually assaulted by someone that is supposed to protect you, guide you, and love you, like, that's just insane to me.
I am shook because no way the mama stayed with that man. Like, I am not a mom. I'm not a mama. But from what I hear from people who have kids, how are you staying with a man that did that? Like, no, get your stuff and get out. Like, you're done. Like, you need to be gone. Like, this is my child. You're replaceable.
And if you don't leave, I'ma leave.
Like, that's crazy.
Girl, I can see why, like, there is or would be resentment, because like, you're supposed to be my mom. Like, you're supposed to be the one that's like there for me through thick and thin. You're supposed to stand up for me. You're supposed to go to war for me. And you stay with this person? Question mark. What's
wow.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it later, but crazy. But yeah.
But no, that's how I don't know. I don't want to say I don't believe her, but I'm just like, it's just the timeline is throwing me off. Because why didn't she been say anything? And I know we can't rush somebody's truth or make them feel comfortable, but come on, guys. If it's a whole organization coming after this man, and I mean, it's a whole docu-series, and it's been years, I would have been saying something. Because clearly I'm not alone.
Yeah, I don't even know what would have prevented her from saying something, because it's like, you're older now. You're not like in a space where you have to be with him. The man is in jail. So if you didn't want to communicate with him, you wouldn't have to. Like, what took you so long to say stuff or something? Like, they had so many victims coming out, all the people that were on the Surviving Rkelly thing. And it's like, you got half the world saying, oh, they're liars, this is not what happened. And, the other half is believing and supporting. And it's like, why not come out and say, I'm not surprised by these allegations because it happened to me.
Right.
That would have silenced all the noise, Yeah. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it probably would have. I don't know. I'm still looking at them parents sideways though, because that man been had allegations and people was still like, oh my gosh, he gonna make my daughter a star.
He gonna make my daughter a star, yeah. The star of his own movie.
Okay, for the home series, the home movie.
peeing on people and what that is so nasty.
Let's make a movie.
Yes.
You, me. Yeah. Hey.
That's how they was doing. That's how they was practicing for the shows.
Man.
Yeah. But anywho, child. So she came out and said that I don't know. Why are we still denying? The man is already in jail. Didn't he already get sentenced? I'm confused. Why are we still denying? I guess maybe they don't want added charges.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't freaking know. Anywho, next on the docket, we have the Rockdale County, which is in Georgia, soil and water supervisor collapsed and then dies after speaking about the biolab chemical. I think it's plum. It's Plume. I don't know if it's plum or plume. Plume. I don't know. But yeah, he collapsed and died. And one of my friends is a nurse at Grady. And it seems as if she might have participated in trying to, like, you know, save the man's life. So she posted on her story. Let me see if it's still up, guys. If I would have known I was going to put it on a docket, I would have had it prepared. But she said, so crazy to see all these notable people coming through the ED, working on them, then them not making it, bagging their bodies, and then to see pictures on the news and social media.
Okay, girl. Okay.
She put it on her close friends, not too much.
Okay, because I was going to say this post is too much. Like,
no, she put it on her
too much detail for me.
She put it on her soup. She put it on her close. Her close friend. And I'm not going to say her name because that's confidential, and we don't want her to get fired.
I'm just saying that message alone is just like, girl, because yeah, it's just crazy. Notable people they roll through.
Because Rich Homie Quan came.
We do what we can. They die. Then we bag up the body. Then we take it to the coroner. Then we
you're extra because she ain't say all that.
That's what it feels like. Like it just felt like she's giving us the whole. Guys, comment below. Did it not feel like she was giving us the whole rundown?
She's so dramatic.
All she had to do was just be like, bruh, this sucks. Because all these people been coming through and we've been doing the best we can. And it hasn't been, it hasn't been successful. She ain't got to tell us we done bagged up the body.
That's what she said. She literally just added the bag the body part. Please, you are too much for me.
Let's do the hot tops in. Girl.
You are too much. She didn't even say all that.
That's what it gave.
Anywho, there's quote unquote conspiracy, like saying that
ain't no conspiracy.
Huh?
Ain't no conspiracy.
Okay. Well, they quote unquote conspiracizing. That's not a word, but they conspiracizing. Oh. Dang, you would not think I had a degree just saying.
Girl, half the stuff I say, you probably wouldn't think I had a degree.
Look, and we got two. Anywho, not too much on us because some of y'all didn't even finish high school. But anywho, they're
Thanks for the support.
Literally, yeah. Shout out to you. But not too much on us. Anywho, they're conspiring, saying that like basically they put him on the front lines to say like, oh, everything's good, like, breathing the air is fine. They hurried up and put him out there. So then after something happened to him, it was like, oh, it didn't have nothing to do with the situation, because he went out there and said that it had nothing to do, because that's not what he said, but he made it seem as if everything was cool in the area. And
I wouldn't be in that area. I packed my stuff up and went somewhere else. Shoot, being down here, I've been like, should I be holding my breath?
Girl, please, no. I have not been in that area, and I'm in a group chat, and apparently, like, they're sending out information on how you can get compensated for what happened. Yes. Let the messages load. So, okay. This girl says, Hey, if you are impacted in any way, you can file a claim. I just made mine, but I don't think I asked for enough money. And then sends the link. I'm like, first of all, do you know how many people live in the county, city, whatever? Do you really think they're about to be giving all of you people large lump sums of money?
$5 each.
I literally said to my friend Kiera, they'll be lucky if they get $10. They can go buy a box of masks and keep it pushing. Cause, what you mean? I don't think I asked for enough money. Like, girl, please be effing for real.
But no, I think this is like a crazy coincidence, and it's just a little too ironic because how out of nowhere he collapsed right after he tells everybody everything is cool. Like, I don't think it has nothing to do with the air, but I feel like maybe something behind the scenes is going on. You know, I've got my conspiracy cap on, and it's something ain't right. It's giving fishy. It's giving tilapia. It's giving that girl that you didn't like in between her legs.
I was gonna say something, but I did hold my tongue.
What is it?
I was gonna talk about it's giving the boy I used to talk to, his girlfriend.
Oh. That was loaded.
Excuse me?
I said that was loaded.
Oh, yeah, it was. That's why I was like, but I helped myself. But my girl said she wanted to hear, so
I did want to hear. I thought it was gonna be another dragon, but I mean that was a drag, but I thought it was gonna be a generic drag.
Nah, it was very much specific.
I see.
Anywho,
okay.
Let's
Messiest Person.
Mother effer.
Boom. It's going to Bath and Body Works. Hey y'all, I was just up in there.
I'm screaming at look. I do need some more lip gloss.
They be slinging them coupons, so I'm be up in there. But they're getting Messiest Person award because they done released a candle that looks like the KKK hood, and they of course issued out an apology. But why did this get signed off on? Nobody's asked because
Thank you.
Looking right at it. I'm like, I see what they were trying to do.
I don't.
Well, I can't get past a gang of men on this candle that's waiting to lynch somebody.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a snowflake. Why did they have to put the eyes?
Yeah, like it looks like a snowflake. Like I get what they were trying to do. Like it looks like a paper mache. You know, when you used to do the cutouts as a kid, and but they should
have done a different type of candle. They should have done a different type of snowflake because that's just not it. We have it here.
I mean, it didn't even have to have those dots.
Like that's just weird.
Yeah, something about it.
I was telling my friend the same thing you said. Like, how many people work at Bath and Body Works? Nobody caught that. Like, not one.
That has been my biggest thing because just the other day I was on a call with some friends and we were talking about Jada because apparently she was facing some backlash, of course, because of something she said. I'm like, goodness gracious, when these people gonna just realize stop talking? Or I don't know. I just would not be talking because every time they like, especially her, every time she say something, it just gets picked up, ran with, and thrown all over the place. But she got a podcast to make things even worse. So anyway, we were just talking about that, and we were talking about some outrage that she faced with her brand because like she had the campaign where she was like tanning on the beach and she took her
with the kids
top off and she was laying on the beach topless but like with her chest down and back exposed, and her son and his friend ran up and like they conspired, grabbed the bra and ran, well the bikini top, and ran, and then she left topless on the beach and looking like a damsel in distress, and then I think she ended up just running around in the ocean or something. I don't know what the concept was. I really don't understand what this concept was, even though she's like, it's supposed to be like kids being mischievous or whatever, but it's just like, girl. And then I'm thinking about the team. I'm like, so you mean to tell me everybody around sat there and said this was good and this
literally. Who
nice
was the director?
Like, I would have been like, girl, I don't think the kids should be doing this. Maybe we could find like, so maybe let's cast some teenagers or something. Because to me, this sounds like a teenage skit. Like, oh, it's like those kids coming into adolescence or something. Like, I don't know. It just gives that. Like, to me, it's giving like 13, 14. That I'm a woman and child. Like,
right. Yeah.
What the heck? So I was talking about that. Like, I felt like the team, how all the people look at it and sign off on it, and then the public is outraged and it's like, oh dang, okay, that wasn't taken well. Like, nobody on the team has a brain of like a normal person in the world and clock that. And so then I brought up Cardi B too, because she had that photo shoot on the motorcycle with her belly out, her pregnant stomach was out, and behind her, spray painted on the wall said pedophile. And I'm like, why would you, as a pregnant person, take a picture in front of pedophile? Like, that don't make no damn sense.
I didn't see that. When did that happen?
It was like a few weeks ago.
Oh, look.
And people thought she was shading Nicki Minaj. But I was like, the whole thing is stupid, because, like, regardless of shading Nicki Minaj, why, as a pregnant woman, would you promote your baby bump in front of pedophile? Like, I just could not understand.
Yeah, that doesn't sound logical at all. And I almost said my name. Camille is always for the logistics, and that just sounds crazy. I don't know.
I need this picture to get unblurry. Wait a second.
Blurry, Anna.
Yeah, because it's blurred right now, and I don't need it to be. But yeah, I just couldn't understand. And so everybody online said the same thing. They were just like, okay, girl, like, don't you have a team? Like, how many people looked at this?
They always ask if that girl got a team.
Huh?
I said they always ask if that girl got a team.
Well, she claims she don't have one. She was like, literally, my stylist did the photo for me, and we had to change real quick because the paparazzi saw me on corner and they was gonna leave
on corner
real quick. And girl, what? Like, she just was lying, pulling up BS. That girl lied so much. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't have a team, because it don't seem like she does. The way stuff be happening.
Oh, I texted it to you too.
Oh, okay. So I could just look on my phone.
Control the people.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see where it said.
Oh, not even cute.
Did she know it said that?
Did you not walk up to a space and say, okay, I'm gonna take a picture right here? I'm gonna read the graffiti. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna read the graffiti just to make sure it don't say nothing too crazy. Like, this thing's a pedophile.
That is crazy. And then it's not even tastefully done.
She looks a mess.
Mm-hmm. Look at the boots, honey.
This whole outfit is ugly.
Why I can't? Okay.
So anyhow, yeah. So, but yeah. So I just don't get it, how all these eyes look at an image or look at something and just sign off. So I just feel like the Bath and Body Works team, maybe y'all just did this to get y'all name buzzing around before y'all sale or Black Friday or something. Because I don't understand.
They need to be giving out some free lip gloss or something. Sure.
Oh, get them candles, them $23 candles.
Girl, the candles are
$23.
Yeah. I remember when the candles on Candle Day used to be cheap, and now they're so expensive still.
Everything high.
This is true, but gas went down. Apparently they took the tax off of it or something.
I gotta get gas, so I don't never know how much it costs.
I'm screaming. I'm just reporting what I was told.
My car has to go.
I think, well, all of our cars have to go, sister.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm like, okay, if gas prices hit $10, what y'all gonna do? Start walking? You'll be still fill my tank up. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna still get gas. I'm just not gonna fill it up.
Fill it up. But I feel like you spend more money, going continuously instead of just filling up.
That's how I feel too. I feel like you're constantly going back.
Yeah.
But I mean, $10 per gallon. I ain't feeling that girl up.
That's like 100. If you have like to get 12 gallons, that's like $120.
Yeah. Just on your gas, when that could have been like a new set of nails and toes.
I'm screaming. Love girl math. Anywho, it's time to get into the topic, guys. So, what are we talking about this week, girl?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it because I did the messiest person. Well, we're gonna talk about frontal lobe development.
Yes.
What is the frontal lobe, Camille?
Camille says that the frontal lobe. Oh, okay. The frontal lobe is a part of the brain located at the front of each cerebral hemisphere. It plays a key role in higher cognitive functions such as reasoning, problem solving, emotional regulation, planning, and voluntary movement. This region is involved in controlling personality, behavior, and decision making it crucial for executive functions. So I don't know if you guys have been hearing a lot about it, but a lot of people have been talking about their frontal lobe development and how they feel like when they hit a specific age, that they feel as though their frontal lobe has been either developing or they feel as though it is fully developed. So we decided that we were going to talk about this week because we did mention a little bit about it last week. And I feel like it's such a pertinent topic nowadays that why not talk about it? So let's get the F into it. How have you noticed your frontal lobe developing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna answer yourself. No, I mean I did. The way you were doing it, I thought you were gonna just roll in. So for myself, like I mentioned last week, like I just haven't really been engaged with being like on my phone or like being on socials. I haven't been to the point where, because like when I first started seeing people talk about it, they were talking about like their tattoos and stuff. They were like wanting to get them removed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like, what was I thinking? Like, I just want this gone. But see, I thought on my tattoos before I actually like got them. Like, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna resonate with it. I'm gonna go back and forth on where I'm even gonna get it at for a little minute. Cause child, most of the time I don't be having the money for it. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta plan this out. And then when I had the money, I'll get it done. And I better love it. So yeah, I could definitely like I understand when people say that, because I tell you, I look at some of the young folk now who have like them like sticker tattoos. Oh, they're so ugly. I hate those. Who have just like these sticker patch tattoos. And I'm just like, I already know when you get a certain age, you're gonna be like, WTF did I do to myself? Because I look like a freaking crayon. Well, like a coloring book. And it's not cute. Or a bumper sticker. But yeah, it's kind of like, and also with things like that interest me. Like I just don't have the energy for certain stuff anymore. Like I'm not arguing with somebody, though I never really been the type to like argue, even though my ex would say otherwise. But I'm just huh?
Which one?
Girl, the Marcus.
Your friend Marcus.
We're not friends no more.
Oh.
Anyway, so cause why she do all that? Anywho,
you did not have to answer.
You asked me a question. Sorry, I'm authentic with the people.
You're genuine.
I'm genuine. I'm pure. Okay. But anywho, but yeah, so Marcus, he say I like to argue, but when I talk, well, no, this girl was talking to me the other day, and her man ex, I don't know, he is a Cancer, and she was saying how they was always arguing. So I'm like, maybe it's just a Cancer thing. Maybe we do like to argue. That's my little foreplay. Let's get an argument, and then let's it out. So,
well then.
She's
not playing, guys. She's not at all playing. Yeah.
But no, like seriously though, I'm not arguing. I mean, maybe I get passionate about something, and also I'm loud. So I feel like when I'm loud, people feel like I'm just yelling or arguing. But like, no, I'm not really like arguing. I'm just like a loud person, and I can't hear myself. I'm deaf. So but yeah, like I'm not putting energy into certain stuff, and I really do resonate with like, you know, certain stuff just don't deserve a reaction or your energy or time. So it's just like now I'm like mature in the fact where it's like certain stuff just don't entertain me. Like I'm not trying to fool with that. Shoot, I know a lot of people now, like they don't even be listening to music for real. Like they listen to gospel music or they just listen to like podcasts and stuff because it's just like music is garbage. Like it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, which the other day I was listening to the radio and some song came on. Actually, let me tell y'all what the song was, which is so bad. It was LL Cool J and Sweetie. I never heard the song. Like I saw advertisement for it because like I follow Sweetie. So I saw the advertising and I was just like, one, why is LL Cool J making music? Two, why is Sweetie on the song with LL Cool J? So I just couldn't understand. And so I got a little glimpse of it on when I was in my loaner car. It came on the radio. And I was like, this song is terrible. First of all, it was disgusting. Whatever they was talking about, you know, the radio clean. So it was like, I knew what they were talking about. But I was just like, this is nasty. Especially at LL Cool J big old age. Okay. Then the song was trash. So I was just like, this just sounds like ruckus. I had to cut the radio off. It pissed me off. I had to cut it off. Ugh.
Let me see if I even follow Sweetie.
I follow her because she cancer. Duh. So.
Oh, I do follow her. I don't see her content. I don't know.
I see her.
Really? I can't recall the last time I saw something that Sweetie posted, and I'm looking at these posts
today, I think, right?
Huh?
I think she posted today.
I didn't see it, and I guess because I'm not really on socials, like I
don't. Yours toggled up, because see, with mine, it'll start showing me stuff from 3 days ago because I guess I'm caught up.
She posted 18 hours ago.
Okay, yeah,
but I have not seen her post. Like I'm trying to look back and see what was the last thing I liked from her because I have not seen her.
Dang, you need to unfollow.
Huh?
You need to unfollow.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I know, like sometime last month I was going through and unfollowing people and like famous people and stuff that I don't particularly feel like I want to see anymore. I was going and unfollowing them, but I'm still scrolling. Okay, the last time I liked one of her pictures was July 4th.
Oh, the day before my birthday.
And this picture not even cute for real.
Birthday the day after. Oh, that's cute. It was for her birthday weekend.
I liked it. Let's see what I liked before then. Oh, no, she was humping the bed, child. Too grown for me. But I did not know that Sweetie was still making music. Yeah, because I don't like her music. I really was like, I'm gonna keep following her because I like to see her like she's pretty. I like to see her pictures and stuff, but I don't want to hear nothing you got going on with the music. But the fact that LL Cool J making nasty music with Sweetie.
Like I said, it sounded like ruckus. I cut that mess off.
Ew, nasty.
So what about you? How have you noticed your frontal lobe developing?
I feel as though I was a mature frontal lobe developer because like some of the things that like some of my friends have brought to my attention and then they mentioned like, oh yeah, frontal lobe is developing. It's like, girl, I've been like doing that, you know, back in the day type thing. But I feel like my frontal lobe is developing in a specific area. I feel like I've been able to stand on biz naive when it comes to like the dating situation and like dealing with guys and stuff. Like I feel like I've always had a softer spot for like men in my life or whatever, but now I'm cutting the bull crap. I'm calling people out on their stuff and I'm letting them know what's tea. But as I was saying, I feel as though my frontal lobe developed in the other aspects. I just was lagging a little bit in the quote unquote dating and men aspect. But I don't know. I can see you guys, like my friends, I can see you guys as like frontal lobes are developing because some of the things that I have caught like back then, you guys are just now like, oh yeah, I'm not feeling this. And did you notice da 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 da? And it's like, oh, okay. I see you seeing me seeing you. Like I love that. My client was talking about the frontal lobe developing, I think today, and I was like, hers still need a little bit more developing, but I'm glad that everyone is, seeing that we're all here and we're all developing.
I mean, yeah, it's a part of growing up. So like it's all gonna happen at different times and at different paces.
Yeah. And I wanted to comment on that whole gospel thing. Like I was saying this week I was gonna start off. Was it this week? I think it was last week. It was last week. I said I was gonna start my day listening to gospel music, and then later on throughout the day I was gonna switch to my, I guess, secular music or whatever. But so last week I started on Wednesday, or did I start on Tuesday? But I started off listening to my secular music, and then I transitioned into the gospel. I think I just transitioned to the gospel Wednesday. But anywho, put the gospel on, and then I think I did transition into the secular music in the afternoon. But then the next day I went to the gospel again, and I've just been on the gospel. Like, I have not switched back, and I've been just fine. And now I guess because of what I'm listening to, the phones be listening and stuff. So I've been on TikTok a lot, like this past week and weekend and stuff. So like I've been seeing posts. I'm screaming. I've been seeing posts with gospel music and stuff, and gospel rap and stuff like that. So I've been getting more songs to put on my gospel playlist. So your girl is staying on the gospel because I've just been feeling a little more fulfilled. And like I feel like even though I start my day off with like prayer and my devotional and like reading a couple chapters in the Bible, I feel like the gospel music just kind of reins it in for me, So yeah, that was my comment on that.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Period.
Good. That's good.
Thank you, sister.
I wanted to know what you had to say. Oh, when I was doing my cheers.
Oh, I was wondering why you was doing that.
Oh, well, you went, oh my gosh. Like, I thought you knew what it was for.
Oh, no. I was like, what's going on?
I was cheering because when you were saying being on TikTok more, I was thinking, TikTok shop.
Oh, girl, I forgot. I was wondering why you were doing that. I thought you were like doing that because you were on TikTok, because I did see you sent me a message on there.
I have been on TikTok more because, I was supposed to post a video either this week or last week. I told myself I was going to post weekly. I ain't post weekly. Because I still got to edit. Like, I have the content, but I just need to edit it. Y'all know I don't like editing. So, yeah, but I was getting on because I was trying to tell myself, like, okay, girl, we're going to edit. I kind of all my messages, which is crazy because if you know, I don't be up on them messages. I had like 50 plus with like 5 people. Baby, I had to sit down and lock in.
Are you serious? You watched all that stuff?
I did. Of course, some of it was deleted, but yeah, I went through and I was scrolling and watching. I had the time.
Did you reply, or you just scrolled and watched?
I was laughing, or then I would start sending. I would send it to some other people, and then I would go on people's pages, like the boy Cody or whatever. Like somebody sent me a video of them, and then I got on their page, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, they're so funny!" And I think so. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, they're so funny!" So then I started sending.
Yeah, because you sent me that video with him pulling her wig off.
That made me think about when you used to take my wig off. So
I used to do that.
There's a video of you taking my wig off.
Really? I would love to see the footage because I can only recall you taking your wig off.
No, you took it off.
Really?
I'll send it later. But yeah, so anywho, I can't wait to continue growing and maturing and see like what I go for and what I don't go for and what's my vibe, what's not my vibe, and what I'm just no longer putting up with because baby, I'm just not. Like when we was up in New York, baby, like my friend cashed out on me. So I'm just like, how my friend cashed out on me and you Negroes are not? No. And ever since I changed my mindset to that, baby, these dudes be sending me money. So I'm like, yeah, because y'all need to pull your keep around here.
Last episode.
Oh!
So before, did we not talk about how we cutting people off?
I did cut them off because they were not giving me any benefit.
So how you end up talking to these people again, Carmen?
No, these different men.
It's a new set.
They always coming through.
So this is a new set, yes or no?
Dudes like buses. There is literally another one.
So you've been standing on business with the people that you sent the messages.
The ones I snip got the clue. They I will say they have been popping back up frequently. Like, for example, one hit me up and was like, "Oh, would you mind if I come visit you in Charlotte?"
And what did you say?
I mean, to be honest, like I have a lot of guys. Honestly, like y'all, for real, I have a lot of dudes that will message me and say all types of stuff. Like they just be talking, so I just be talking. So I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Like, just let me know. Child, niggas was saying they was coming to Charlotte when I moved in March. Like, it's October. Please. So I just sit there and play.
And then when they show up for real, what you doing?
Coming to get them.
Exactly.
I've only had one dude. Let me stop. I had two. No, one came for work, so that don't count. I only had one guy come to Charlotte.
But you still was interacting in Lincoln, so that do count.
I only had one dude come to Charlotte because he genuinely wanted to see me. The other one came for work. So that don't count. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I probably had like 8 dudes tell me, yeah, I'm coming to Charlotte so I can see you. But then when I pop up in Atlanta, it'd be like, oh my gosh, like, where you at? But I'm like, no, ain't no where I'm at. Plan something. Say, okay, let's go to dinner here. Let's go out here. Let's do this. I'm not pulling up to no crib. I'm not. So we can sit there and look at each other. Because that's all that's going to happen. Because I'm going to be looking at you, looking at me, looking like, so what we going to do? And it ain't boink boink. I'm not doing that.
No comment.
Look.
I'm screaming. Audio listeners, she was doing a TikTok with the girl who was the flight attendant. Directing how they do when they do
you want on the bed.
It was with the trend talking about he want me to dance, but I'm a flight attendant. We talked about it last week. If you weren't here last week, go to the video number 116.
Oh, that is funny. But anywho, so yeah, so once I shifted my mindset to kind of just like, these Negroes just be talking. They ain't standing on business for real either. So now it's just like, I just be playing with them. Like, I do not care. So yeah, so I had one hit me up saying like, oh, do you mind if I come to Charlotte or whatever? And I was just like, nah, dude, like, I don't care. Child, let's see if he really come. Because of course, I popped up in Atlanta. And so now it's, oh yeah, like, so how long you gonna be here? I'm like, it don't matter. I'm here.
How does he know you're in Atlanta? How does he know you're in Atlanta? Did you tell him or did you pop up as you said?
Some people found out because of the pop-up. Like some people registered yesterday when I posted like the buildings. They were like, oh wow, like you here. That was scary. But then
peep, honestly.
I
said I didn't even peep, honestly. Well, I don't remember you posting no buildings, but
well, it was like while I was getting off the train. And so I was like, okay, these people know they city. So they swiped up.
So ATL.
Right. that. So that was that. But the gentleman that what I'm talking about. He when he messaged me about the Charlotte thing, I was like, oh well, when is it gonna be? Because I am going back to Atlanta. So it's kind of like I just wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna be this weekend.
When you
yeah, because it was given like because I don't know, sometimes when people be like, oh, I'm gonna come see you, and they're like close, it could literally be like that weekend. Which was crazy because now I'm here and then somebody called me and they was like, I'm in your city. And I'm like, oh, wow. I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so sorry.
Not really.
I'm like, girl, you really can't pop up on. I want to be the type that a man can surprise though. Like, I like surprises. I like the thought of a surprise. You know, like the thoughtfulness of it. What?
Keep talking.
Okay. I like the thoughtfulness of a surprise. I think a guy could still surprise me. Like I'm super busy, but I feel like if you just like, hey, make sure I think we talked about this. Make sure you're available on this day or whatever. Like I could be like, oh, okay, well, cool. And then boom, like it's a surprise or something. Cause I don't really know what it is. It could just be we kicking it. So
I don't think I'm a surprise type of girl. I feel like if I don't know anything about it, then yeah, with all means go ahead and surprise me. But if I'm like suspicious and like you being weird and making things suspicious, now you gotta tell me because why you acting weird? I don't want to be surprised.
No, like the trend, like, is he about to propose or did we just do this just cause? Like that would be me. Like, of course, in my mind, I'm be like, okay, he being weird. Like, what's going on? But like, I'm not going to get myself out of like. I'm still gonna be surprised, you know, because I'm just gonna be like, okay, he's being weird. But like, what is it? Like, why is he being weird? Like, what's happening? I'm already in my head a lot anyway, like overthinking. So I probably already then came up with like 4, 5, 6 scenarios of what's gonna happen. So one of the 5 gonna happen, and I'm gonna be shocked just because it's like, oh my gosh, I knew it. My intuition was right because I am psychic.
I would have interrogated the whole situation.
See, that's crazy. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet and vibe.
No, why are you being weird though?
Sometimes
Like
you gotta be quiet and vibe.
But you have to be quiet and vibe too. If you're trying to surprise someone, you have to be quiet and vibe. You cannot sit there being weird, making things obvious. Like, what are you doing? Now I'm suspicious. Antennas are up.
Somebody's antennas are up because the text I just got was like, whoa, okay. Somebody knows they're being talked about. This is a live stream.
Look, what? See, for real.
At the door. That's bugged.
Look, might be outside.
Not at this location. I would sure hope not. And we stopped sharing locations.
Oh.
Well, that was his doing.
No, I'm just saying, not that you used to share locations. I can't wait to hear about this when we get off.
I thought you knew that.
I don't even know who we're talking about right now. So that's what I said. I can't wait to hear till we get off, child.
My girl said, I don't know who this is.
There's so many people. I have no idea what's going on, honestly. The face that you're making is so funny.
Because I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? But I'm like, look, I'm going to just leave it. Because I know I'd be on here like, so yeah, this guy, that guy.
Didn't you just say they like buses? Please do not.
I mean, it really is like that, though. Because even before we even got on the phone, she was like, dude, who is this? I was like, girl, it don't matter.
Right. And I still didn't get that information. So there's a lot that needs to be discussed when the live stream is over.
Ain't nothing gonna be discussed. Anywho, where you going back at?
You, cause what the I'm just saying. I'm clapping back at myself, positive clapback, because I had I had a very productive week. I was able to catch up on everything I needed to catch up on. So yeah, today was just like more so of a cleanup day for me, like just getting my area prepared for me to come back on Tuesday since everything that I needed to do got done. I was able to clear out like space in my office and stuff. So that was good. I did discover a big old stack of papers that needed to be signed by my boss. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like, so my coworker has been emailing me asking me for documents that I know that I've printed out previously and signed. So I'm like, they keep looking for the documents. They've probably been sitting here this whole time. So I went through and looked and I signed like some of the documents, but I was like, I'm not going through this whole thing because the stack is like this big. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just get it to someone next week and have them sign it and file it because never know. But anywho, yes, clapping back at myself for that. Clapping back at myself because your girl is getting baptized this week. Shout out to me.
First time? Or you been baptized?
No, this is my first time.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Never been under the water, honey. Wow. So I was telling my mom, I hope they don't look at me sideways because I'm definitely taking my wig off so that we can put the little capiana on, and I go down in the water. But yes, it was supposed to be like my class and stuff was supposed to be on Wednesday at 6, you know, when the episode drops. But it's just the baptism is going to be at that time. So when the episode drops, think of me, even though you're not going to get here until about 7. Think of me, your girl would have been recovering from being under the water. But yes, I'm going to my class tomorrow because they said due to high demand, you can come tomorrow at noon. So I'm gonna come tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow is Saturday the 12th for you guys listening now. But yes, so shout out to me, Per.
Who you saving lives and getting our names on the book of life.
Period. Who you coming back at, girl? Ooh, my phone dropped.
I'm gonna do a positive clapback as well at myself because your girl helped somebody secure their bag. So now I'm gonna my bag on securing their bag with my company. Also, I'm clapping back at myself in a positive way because I am really miss get this ish done. Like I have been killing it at my job. Like I am the most senior person in my position. So I'm kind of like the big mama. Like everybody got to come to me. Everybody got to come to Big Mama. And so I I lead team meetings all the time, but like this one was like really, really nice and structured. It was organized and like the people were vibing with me. So I was liking that they were vibing with me because sometimes, you know, people can be on the call and they be quiet and awkward. But this time, everybody was like communicating and conversing and laughing, and we were just like making jokes. So I was like, okay, like, come on, leadership skills, they are coming through, and you know, that degree is paying off, baby. So I'm happy about that. I'm clearing that out. A role opened up in human resources. You know, I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but I want to get into human resources. So like a nice entry level like role for me to kind of like transition and start into has opened, and I jumped on it, emailed who I needed, did not hear back, but I logged in today and the application was under review. So we're being reviewed, we're being looked at. So I mean, it's been good. Life is good. I took the train down to Georgia. That was fun.
On that midnight train to Georgia.
It was definitely the midnight train or 3 a.m. train. But it was great. I was knocked out the whole time, babe.
Okay.
Yeah, so 10 out of 10. You know, we love girls who are getting it done like we posted, doing our best in everything that we do. Mm-hmm. Looking good while doing it.
Period. Well, if that's it for the week, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen is car.xo. Follow us on TikTok at theclapbackcc. Send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. I think that's it, guys. So we will talk to you next week. Bye.
Yay.
Oh, that was so cute.
Very.